Good morning, boys and girls of S1. Today's lesson is targeting for your level, but however, able student in primary 6, you can also have a go at it. It's also going to be a revision lesson for the S2 students, S3 students, and student S4 student, and then student doing core IGCSE. Okay? Now, S1 student, it's your mathematics, and it's one of your last topic which you should have done in S1 in term 1, and we're going to have a look at this topic in a minute. I will introduce it, but before that, you know every lesson should have a starter. So have a go at your starter. It's right in front of you. You've got 3 questions. The first question is linked with ships. The second question is a substitution, and the third question is temperature. So all these 3 questions, they are revisions of what you've done before. You've got about 2 minutes. Have a go at them. Think about the properties of ships. Got 3 ships. Think about what type of ships they are. What are their properties? And then use A, B, C, D to decide where they should fall in the region. The second question is looking at algebra, where C is 6. What does that mean to have 5C? Remember, when we talk about value, we're talking about a number. You give your answer in terms of a number. And your third question is looking at temperature using negative and positive. Have a look at that. You've got 40 seconds left. Please don't give up, do try. You've got 10 seconds left. Excellent, well done. Okay, now let's have a look at the answers. These are the answers. You can see that in A is square, that is, a square has line of symmetry and 2 pairs of parallel lines. In B, region B, it's parallelogram. A parallelogram has 2 pairs of parallel lines, but no line of symmetry. This is a problem. Students tend to think that the diagonal line of a parallelogram is a line of symmetry. It's not, okay? And in region C, it's the kite. The kite has no parallel lines, but has a vertical line of symmetry. And therefore, in region D, based on the 3 shapes given above, there are no name in there. The 3 shapes given, they are all quadrilateral, 4-sided shapes. Okay, and then the next diagram, here you've got the difference between the warmest is Friday, the coldest is Thursday, and the difference in temperature is 7. Well done, you've got a smiley face for that. Okay, we go on, we're looking now at what is today's lesson. Today's lesson, it's about averages. You've seen averages in primary, okay, primary 5, primary 6. So we're looking at the mode, the median, the mean. Okay, these are the three averages. We're also going to look at the range. Now, please note, range is not an average. Okay. Now, what are today's objectives? It will be to identify the mode and recognize model value from a set of data, identify the median of a set of data, work out the mean, find the range of a set of data, and then a bit of problem solving. Okay? Now, the 3 M's, the mode, the mean, the median. Okay? The mode. Okay. The mode is the most common in terms of value, number, or item, which appears most frequent. Now, here is an example. This is a set of data, and they are showing the shoe size. So it ranges from size 1 to size 6. Okay. Now, which shoe size appear most frequently? That is, which shoe size is most common? Okay. So which one? It's the 5. Well done. So therefore, we say 5 is the mode, because it's the one that appears most often. Excellent. Now, let's have a look at another example. The diagram you're seeing, this is represented colors of flowers in a vase. Okay? So which color is the most frequent? Which color appears most often? Okay? So the color that appears most often will be the mode. And which one? That's yellow. If you've said yellow, well done. Okay? So yellow is the mode. Now, look at the difference between the two. The first one, the shoe size, have been given in terms of number. The second one, the colors, it's been given in terms of a word. Yeah, we've got the white, yellow, blue, purple, red. So that's in terms of red. But still we can find the mode. Okay? The mode is the only average which can be applied using both the numerical value or non-numerical value. So the numerical value, which is the first one, the mode is 5, and the non-numerical value, which is the mode is yellow. Okay? So the mode is the most frequent. Okay? Now let's have a look at a couple of questions. Identify the mode in this set of data. Okay? Now, you've got 1 minute. Okay. Write your answer in terms of mode is. Don't just write a number, write it in terms of mode is. Get the spelling, M-O-D-E, mode is. Everyone should be able to do at least the first 3, A, B, C. It's the easy one. Okay, we've got the challenge as well with the decimal and the negative numbers. Okay, so that's the challenge. Got about 5 seconds left. Well done. Now let's have a look at the answers now. A, 7, the mode is 7. B, the mode is 5. C, the mode is 3. D, the mode is 2.3, and E, the mode is -1 or -1. If you have not returned mode in front, please do write it. Okay, mode is. Well done. Excellent. Now, so we got a set of data, we can work out the mode. Other situation where you will be asked to work out the mode. Have a look. I've got a graph there. What type of graph it is? Yes, well done if you've said it's a bar graph. Okay. And the bar graph shows the shoe size of a group of students. What is the model? The model is another way of saying mode. What is the model shoe size? How would you figure this one out? You've got size 3, size 4, size 5, and size 6. How would you figure out which is the model shoe size? Well done if you've said shoe size 5 is the model, and you've also expressed or said because the bar is the highest bar on the graph. Okay, so that's how you would identify it on a bar graph. You look for the highest bar, and this will give you the mode. Well done if you've done that. Okay. More students wear shoe size 5. Yeah, it's the highest bar. 14 of the lot wear shoe size 5. Excellent. How else can we use model? Where else can you find it? Okay. Now, tally chart or frequency diagram. You've seen that, tally chart. Here is a tally chart, and the tally chart is about sport. You've got rugby, football, volleyball, and cricket. Now, remember that when your bar is crossed out, you've got 4 vertical lines with a line across. This is a bundle of 5. Okay, so we're going to have a look. The tally chart shows the favorite sports of the students in a class. What is the model sport? Which one is most favored by the student? Okay, so what do? We look for the highest frequency on the chart. On the tally chart, the highest frequency is the volleyball. So therefore, the model or the mode is volleyball. Okay, there are here 11 students favored football, but there are 12 students favored volleyball. Okay, so the mode is volleyball. Excellent if you've got that. Well done. So far, so good. So we've looked at the mode in 4 different ways. We've looked at the mode where you've got just a set of data, okay, and you find the one which is most frequent. You've looked at the mode where you've got names. The names could be colors. It could be favorite drinks or flavored ice cream or flavored drink. It could be about vehicles, yeah, cars, buses, pickups, bicycle, vans, yeah, all these would be under the vehicle, or you could be looking. They are words, and you can also have model in terms of names. Okay, we've looked at the mode on bar graph. You can have a mode on a pie chart. When you do pie chart later on, okay, during either S1 or S2, you'll be able to pick up on the mode. On any graph, you could be asked about the mode. Okay, and we've also looked at the mode on tally chart or frequency diagram. Okay, so the next one we're going to have a look at is the median. What is median? You may have done median in P6. Okay. Now, just to give you an idea, let's have a look at 3 sticks. Okay, you've got 3 sticks there, and you want to find the middle stick in terms of height. Yeah, you want to find the middle one in terms of height. Okay? It's just 3 of them, 3 sets, 3 sticks. So you could just at a glance say which one. Okay? Well done if you've said that the yellow would be the correct one. But what about if you had more than 3? What about if you had 10 sticks? How would you figure out? Okay? So what you would do is you would order the sticks, put them in order of size, starting with the smallest, and you go to the highest. Okay? Now, as I said, the first time there are only 3 sticks, you could identify that. Okay? But if you've got more, the way to find the middle one is to put them in an order. Let's have a look at a question. Okay? How would you identify, recognize the median from this set of data? Here they are. Got 1, 6, 9, 5, 11, 8, 5, 13, and 5. How would you find the median, the middle number? Okay? So what you have to do is reorder the number. I've started with the smallest. You know, your teacher may say start with the highest, but most books, or you would say, would ask you to start with the lowest. Okay? So I've done that. I've started with the lowest. Please, when you do that, make sure you've got the same number of data when ordering compared to similar to your original. Okay? Must be the same number. Okay, now this is what I've done. I've sort of crossed it out. Different students will do it in different ways. Yeah? But to be on the safe side, okay, I've crossed out 1, which is the first, the smallest, and I've also crossed out the highest. Then I've gone to the next smallest and the next highest. So I've crossed out going from the smallest and from the highest. So I'm left with only the 6 in the middle. That's because I had an odd set of data. So I'm left with only the 6 in the middle. What does that mean? It means that the median is 6. So median is the middle value. The median is 6. Let's have a look at a different one. Okay? Now you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so you've got 7 numbers in this set of data and you need to figure out the median. I'm going to give you just a couple of seconds. Yeah, we're not going to put the timer, just a couple of seconds. What do you think you need to do? Correct, if you said reorder smallest first. Well done, have a go. Be careful when you're ordering. You should have the same number of in your order as in your original question. Good. If you've ordered it, that's what it should look like. 103, 109, 112, 121, 134, 134 because it appears twice. So we need to write it twice, and 148. Now, some of you may pick up the middle number straight away. If you've done that, well done. If not, then that's what you should do. Cross out 103, then go to the last one, 148. Cross out 109, go to the next one at the end, okay? And you keep working the 2 ends until you come to the middle value, which is 121. What does that mean? Okay, well done. If you say then your median is 121. Excellent. Okay, smiley face. Now, you're going to have a go at this one. Be extra careful. Okay, now count how many numbers have you got in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. earlier on, the two exercises we've done, you had an odd set of numbers. Now you've got an even set. Okay? And we're going to find the median. What should be done first? Well done. If you've said we need to reorder it. Okay? So reorder, this is what you should have. Excellent if you've got that. Now, some of you may pick straight away, but some of you would need to cross out. Now, when we cross it out from the smallest and the largest, and we go both ways, you end up with two numbers in the middle. Okay? Now, straight away you can pick up what is the halfway. But if you're not quite sure, that's what you do. Take the two numbers in the middle, add them up, and divide your answer by 2. Okay? Take the two numbers in the middle, add them up, and divide your answer by 2. Now remember, this line is to divide. Now it's best if you've got a calculator so that it speed up your work. But if you haven't got a calculator, it's going to be a bit slower in your addition. But I'm sure you could do addition, get 11, and divide by 2 to get 5.5. Okay? So if you haven't got a calculator, grab one because you'll need it as we go along. Okay, so 5.5 is your median, or 5.5. Well done, excellent. Okay, smiley face. Now, you're going to the next exercise. You've got about 2-3 minutes to have a go at it. Yeah, probably just 2 minutes. You've got 3 questions. Got 2 questions there, and you need to work out your median. Okay, just going to give you about 2 minutes. Some of you will finish before, but just to give a chance for every student to have a go. Okay, so let's just have a go at them. Think about what you need to do first. Don't just assume that you can pick up the answers from there. Don't just assume it. Go through your working. Now, it's very important you do the working, you show the working, because even at national exam, question involving median carries 2 marks. 1 mark is given for the working. If you've got the correct answer, you get both marks. But if you've made a mistake, then you've shown the ordering and your ordering is correct, you get a mark. So that's why it's very important to build the good habit of showing working. Okay? So show the working, show the ordering, and then you'll identify the median from the set of ordered numbers. You've got about 45 seconds left. Just about 30 seconds for those of you who have not been able to do it or struggling a little bit. Think about reordering and then crossing out the smallest and the largest, and you go both ways like that until you get to your final number in the middle. Think about what you should do if you've got 2 of them in the middle. Well done. Okay, let's have a look at the answers now. So your first one, the median is 8, because you would have 2 in the middle, 17 and 19. Some of you, straight away, you can pick up between 17 and 19 is 18. Others will probably need to add up the 2 and divide. Okay? Please note that it's important to build the good habit of showing working. Very, very important. Okay. Now, the next one is 4.5. So you've added 4 and 5, divide by 2, or straight away pick up it's 4.5. So what we've done now, what we've seen, the median is the middle value in order of size. When you are asking S2, what is the median? Or you go back to school and the teacher asks you, what is the median? Don't just say the middle value. It's 50% correct. The middle value in order of size. Okay? That's the full explanation you should give. If you've got both correct, excellent, you've got a smiley face for that. Well done. So we've done the mode, the most common, the most frequent. We've done the median, which is the middle value in order of size. And we're going to look at the third one, which is the mean. That person has got a mean face. Okay? Now let's put a scenario before you. 4 best friends are off to the cinema, and this is what they have as pocket money. David has 50 rupees, Andrew 30 rupees, Jimmy 35 rupees, and Chanel 25 rupees. Remember, they are best friends, and this is what they decided. They agree they're going to share their pocket money equally because they want everyone to have the same amount. How will they do that? What do you think? How much will each get? What do you think? What will you do? Think about it. There are different ways you can do that. You can take from one, give it to another, okay? Or we can do the mathematical way. If you've said, find the total they have together, well done. That's what they have. They have 140 rupees altogether. How will they share? Share, the word share tells you what they're going to do. Yes, that's what they're going to do. They're going to divide by 4. Why 4? Correct? If you said because there are 4 of them. And how much will they each receive? 35 rupees. They will each receive 35 rupees. Okay? Now, therefore, the mean, which is the equal distribution, that's equally they share 35 rupees. That's the mean. Okay? The equal distribution. Okay? 35 rupees. Let's have a look at another scenario. Okay? You've got total, the mean equals the total divided by the number of items. If we just go back on what we've just seen, the total divided by the number of items. Why number of items? There were 4 of them. That's the number of items. 4 of them. Okay? So that's what we've seen on the next one. Total divided by number of items. Okay? So we're going to find the median and the mean. Okay? So the diagram there you see, or the picture you see, shows the weight of Rocky's dog. Yeah, those dogs belong to Rocky. So what would be the median? What would you do? Well done if you've said you need first to order it. Yeah, so the median is 14. Okay, so you've got 8, 9, 14, 16, and 30. Well done if you've said that. How would you figure out the mean? Okay, you work out the total and you divide the total by the number of items. Okay, and how many items? There are 5 dogs. If you can work this out on a calculator, that's best. You can practice it later on without the calculator. Okay. Another question. You have a go at it. Okay, we're going to do it together, but you have a go and we'll do it step by step. Mr. Holland gives his class a test. The results are given below. So what is the mean result? So you've got 34, 44, 75, 21, 98, 86, 71, 76, 63, and 55%. Means that the question or the test was out of 100. Okay? So work out the median. We're doing the median because we're just practicing it. Work out the median and then work out the mean. Okay? Everyone should have got the median. Remember, you need to reorder it. The median is 67. You worked out the total for the mean, total, and you divide by the number of items, and that should give you 62.3. Well done if you've got those two. Excellent. Okay. We just go back on that rule. To work out the mean, it's the total, and we get the total by adding up. So it's the total divided by the number of items. So I've written it in another way. It's the same thing. So it's total divided by number of items equal mean. Okay. Now, let's do something a little bit more challenging. Okay. Let's consider this question. The mean is 6. You've got 4 numbers there, but one number is missing. So you've got 7, 9, 6, and X. X stands for the missing number. Now, remember what we do for mean? We work out the total and then we divide by the number of items. Okay? We can work out the total. We know what's the number of items. How many items are there? Good. If you've said 4, not 3, 4 of them. 1 is missing. Okay, let's consider. So we're going to work out the value of X. What do you do first? Work out the total. Total of what? Total of the set of numbers. And what is the set of numbers? 4. Let's go back to the rule. Let's go back to the rule. Total divided by number of items equals the mean. So what do? We're going now, because we're going backward, so we're going to do the inverse. We go backward. The inverse of the two parts. What's the first part? We worked out the total and we divided, yeah? So we added and divided. So we do the inverse. What was second is done first. What was first is done second. Okay? So what was first? It's the total. What was second? Divide. Yeah? So we're going to do that first. What is the inverse of divide? Well done. Multiply. Okay? That's going to multiply. The mean will be multiplied by number of items. The mean answer, which is 6, multiplied by the number of items. How many items? 4. So what we're going to do is 6 times 4, 24. And the total is 24. Now what did we do for total? We added. So what are we going to do then? We're going to subtract. Okay? So we're going to take 24, subtract by the 3 numbers given. Yeah? So when we subtract those 3 numbers, 24 subtract the 7 at 9 at 6. Okay? And we've got X equals to 2. Let's have another example. That's the question. The mean is 9. The numbers are 7, 8, 7, 13, 10, 7, and I'm missing number X. Now, How will you go about it to work out the value of x? What do you do first? Remember we said the total first. Total of what set of numbers? Total of the 6 numbers they're given. Okay? Go back to the rule. Always, very important, have the rule. Go back to the rule. Do the inverse. So the mean multiplied by number of items. How many items did we have? 6. What is the mean? 9. Multiplied those two, 54. So 54 is the total. Okay. So what did we do first in the rule? The first thing was the total. Add them up. So what we'll do last to get the answer is do the takeaway. So 54 take away the 5 numbers given. So 8, add 7, add 13, add 10, add 7. You subtract that answer from 54. Answer is 9. Well done if you've got that. Excellent. Okay. Okay. Have a go at this set of questions. Okay. So with same thing we've done. You multiplied, the mean is 10, multiplied 10 by 5 because there are 5 numbers. Okay, and do the subtraction of the 4 digits, add those 4 digits and subtract, and the mean is, and x is 9. Okay. So your turn. You've got 3 questions and you've got 1 minute. If you can use your calculator, and I'm going to put a timer on. So you've got a minute. Everyone should be able to do at least 2 of the questions. Okay? The more able, or the one a bit more faster compared to the others, will be able to get through all 3 questions in 1 minute. Okay? So use those hints given there to help you. That is, you work out what's the total set of numbers. Okay? Make sure the rule is given right at the top to remind you. You need to know the rule, so you will write them. The more you write the rule out in your question, the better you will be at remembering them. Yeah, remembering the different parts of the rule. To work out the missing value, remember we do the inverse. Excellent, well done. Okay, let's have a look at the answers. Okay, here we are. So in question 7, x is 8. In question 9, x is 14. In question 11, x is 41. Well done. Yeah, smiley face to cheer you up. Excellent work. Okay. Now, we've done the 3 averages. The mode, which is the most common, the median, which is the middle number or middle value in order of size, and we've done the mean, which is the total of the set of data divided by number of items. Now the last one, which is also used in terms of statistical value, is the range. Now remember, the range is not on average. Okay? Now, I'll give you a scenario. So, that's a result of a test. The test was out of 20. And these are the scores of a group of students. Okay? The student who came first, sorry, I've got a typing error there. The student who came first in the test is, well done if you've said 19. The student who came last in the test scored, well done if you've said 6. Okay? Now, by how many more marks did the first student score compared to the one who came out last? By how many more marks the student who came out first? Well done. If you've said 13, how did you figure it out? Okay. Some of you may have got that. The first one, which is the highest, you've taken away the last one, which is the lowest. Okay. 19 is the highest, 6 is the lowest, and the range, you work out the difference between the highest and the lowest. Now, the word difference, what do? You've done that in primary. When you do difference, you do the takeaway. Not just any takeaway, the takeaway of the highest value, okay, taking away the lowest value. It's very important you get difference, the term, correct. When we do difference, you take the lowest value away from the highest. The highest value take away the lowest value. Very, very important, get that correct. Okay, so the range equal highest value, take away lowest value. Okay, calculate the range. You've got 5 questions. The first 4 is very, very easy. The second one, the last one, the 5th one is a bit more challenging. Now, what is it we're looking at here? Are you able to identify the highest value? Are you able to identify the lowest value? That is why question 18 is a bit more challenging compared to the first 4. Okay? So, if you have a go at those questions. Now remember, is that identification of your highest value, identifying your lowest value, and find the difference. What's the difference? Highest, take away the lowest. Well done. Okay, some of you may have finished the first 4. Well done, excellent. Very good. Okay. Just a couple more seconds. Excellent. Now, if you haven't finished all 5, doesn't matter, as long as you've managed to do 3 questions there, because there are only 2 things you need to identify before you take away. Okay. So, answer to question 2, that's 5. Question 4, the answer is 6. Question 6, the answer is 8. Question 8, answer is 41. And question 18, the answer is 4.7. Well done. If you've got all 5 correct, excellent. If you've got this first set, which is the first 4 correct, well done. Okay, smiley face for you. Now, we're coming to the end of the lesson on averages and range. Now, before we do that, let's just go back and do a bit of a recap of what we've done in today's lesson. So, we've looked at the objective is identified and recognized the mode, the median, the mean, and then working out the range. And I've got a sort of a little cartoon there for you, sort of a poster work. You can see that person with that mean face, meaning that tells you need to do the sum or the total, yeah? Okay, and then divide it because you share the equal distribution. Okay, the median, the middle value, okay, after you've ordered, you have to order the numbers, or you have to order the size given. And the mode, which is the most common. So that's the 3 M's, and then we've worked out the range. Okay, a little cartoon showing you there, the bigger one and the smaller one. Okay, so the difference between the greatest and the least, or the highest and the lowest of the set of data. Well done, boys and girls. Now remember, this work was targeted for S1 because it's one of your last topic in term 1, but it also can be a revision for S2, S3, S4, and S5 doing core and national exam. You don't really come across it as much in terms of if you're doing extended, you do find the mean and the median, but in a more challenging or a more in a different objective. Well done. Stay safe. Okay. You need to keep on practicing. You need to keep on revising before ready to go back to school. Okay. Well done and goodbye.